Okay, this is Carlo Garcia doing his math. Okay, Carlo, read this problem.
The sum of the four different odd numbers is 34. Its least number is 5. The difference between the least number and the greatest number is 8.
Okay, so the sum of four different odd numbers is 34. Okay, the least number is 5.
Okay.
Do you know what that means? The least number, the smallest number.
Yeah.
Okay, and the difference between the least number, so the difference between the smallest number and the greatest number is 8. Okay? Can you write out the formula, what it would look like?
I don't really know what it means.
You don't know what that means? It means if you add up four different numbers, they're going to add up to 34. And they're all odd numbers. You know what odd numbers are?
So odds like 1, 3, 8, like things that don't have pairs.
8's not odd.
I mean,
Remember what odd numbers are?
things that don't have pairs.
Right, well, I'm not sure what you mean by they don't have pairs.
So you want me to do 4 different types of these?
No, you just have to find, there's 4 numbers. See, this was spot here was to put 4 numbers,
that can
4 different odd numbers. And when you add them all up, they add up to 34. Okay, remember it says 4 different odd numbers. So you can't use the same number twice. But go ahead, what are we going to do then?
11 plus 11, and then I'll get like...
Wait, sit up close to the thing so the mic can hear you. What were we going to do?
Like put 2 11s to make 22 and then add the rest.
Okay, we'll go ahead and do that. Because we can come back to it. 2 11s add up to 22. Go ahead and do that.
Yeah. And then plus 8. I have one more number left.
But they have to be odd numbers.
Oh.
8's an even number.
No, it's not. So it's going to be 31 and then just plus 3.
Speak louder, okay?
Yeah, just 11 plus 11 equals 22, then you plus 9 to that and add, you add 9 to that and then you add 3 to that.
And what does that give you?
34.
Okay. So, does it fit the rules? See, the rules are the smallest number is 5.
Mm-hmm.
So you see what that's saying there?
Yeah.
What's it saying?
So what do you mean by, the least number is 5.
Is 5 an odd number?
So do I only have to use the numbers 5 to 8?
Well, you don't have a 5 in here and it's telling you one of the numbers is 5.
Okay.
See that?
And about 13.
Okay, right there. And you see what the other rule is? See what the other rule is? The difference between the least number and the greatest number is 8. What does that mean?
So I don't really know what that means.
Okay, what's the least number?
1.
No, the least number. They already told you what the least number is.
Oh,
Right, so the difference between that 5 and whatever the biggest number is 8.
okay.
So what does that tell you?
So another number is 5. The greatest number is number 8.
It says the difference between the least number and the greatest number is 8. Do you know what difference means?
They're different?
The difference between two numbers?
Yeah. It's just that I don't understand what you're saying.
When you hear difference, think subtraction.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you don't understand it?
Mm-mm.
That's okay. You'll, let's figure it out. It's okay if you get frustrated. So okay, so what do we know?
That the least number is 5, and so it says something about the greatest number is 8.
Okay, it says the difference between the least number and the greatest number is 8.
So, like, 8's got 3 more than 5.
Okay, so one of the numbers is 5, right? The least number. And then it's telling you the difference between the least number and the greatest number is 8.
Okay.
So that means that whatever the biggest number is, the difference between that and 5 is 8. So what would the greatest number be then?
More than it 8.
Well, it has to be an odd number, because they're all odd numbers.
13.
What's 8 plus 5?
13.
Yeah, okay.
So is 13 one of the numbers?
Yeah, because 13 minus 8 is equal to 5, right? Do you see that? What's 13 minus 8?
5.
Right, okay. So 5, and then it's telling that the greatest number is 8 more than 5. So that's 13. So two of the numbers are 5 and 13. And then you add 2 more odd numbers in there. No, right, just do it, just right here. Just do it here. Let's not mess with that.
No.
Okay. So there's 2 more numbers. What would they be? To add up to 34. Could you write that as a formula? Could you write out the formula that would be?
What is, what does, the formula mean?
Well, 5 plus a number plus 13 equals 34.
So, like estimating?
Well, you're going to get the exact numbers, but this is just writing down the information you already have.
Yeah. 13.
Plus 2 more numbers. And what is it about those 2 numbers?
Does he want me to guess it?
I want you to figure out how to do it. You can guess if you want. What do they add up to? Remember what they add up to?
About 3.
Okay, there's a problem with using the number 3.
What?
The least number is 5.
Oh, so I can't go past 5.
Right.
So 6 is an even number. What about 7? So it's 18. So it's going to be like 25.
Is that what that adds up to now? Yep.
So I can't use 10.
Right.
What about? Oh wait, I can't use 4. Um. I can't use 5.
Why can't you use 5?
Well, if I use 5, and I add it to 25, it only got 30. And
But remember what the first rule said?
yeah,
For different odd numbers.
yeah.
So that's why you can't use 5, is because you already used it once. It has to be a different number.
What about it? Oh wait, no, 8's an even number. Um, what about 9?
Try that one.
Oh, so. It equals 34.
Does it? So write equals